Hi everyone, I'm Catherine Whaley. I'm going to show you how to make a delicious, heart-healthy recipe. It's mango avocado black bean salad, and it's perfect for lunch or for the upcoming summertime barbecue. We'll start off with the black beans. So I've just rinsed and drained these. These are Goya organic black beans, and they are delicious. I've also got some whole kernel corn, again from Goya. Just rinse and drain it. So sweet, it adds that perfect amount of flavor to the salad. Also a chopped up avocado, nice and fresh. I love all the colors in this salad. And we've got a couple of mangoes that are peeled up and chopped as well. Those go right in. It's a very easy recipe. You just chop it up and mix it all up. Also a red bell pepper. You can use a green or yellow bell pepper instead if you'd like. This one has been seeded and chopped up as well. Just look at all these colors already. They look beautiful in this bowl. And you've got a couple of green onions. Those are also chopped up. Go right in. This is optional if you like spice. Some jalapeno that's just been minced up. Of course, the seeds and ribs removed. But here's a little shortcut. I love Goya's canned pickled jalapenos as well. A great pantry item. You can substitute this instead, and it stays good in your pantry for a long time. So we'll just mix this up. Looks so pretty. I love the balance of textures and flavors. And it's colorful, so you know it's going to be heart healthy too. So see how easy that is? Our next step is to mix up the dressing. So I've got some Goya lime juice. I'm gonna just pour this right into my bowl right here. About 3 tablespoons, I'm eyeballing it. And we also have some black pepper and some chili powder that goes right in. And I have a little bit of Goya sea salt as well. It's going right in. And I have saved the best for last, the Goya olive oil. I love this stuff. I always keep an endless supply in my pantry. So a little bit of that goes in as well. Yummy. And I'm going to whisk it up. Mix it all up nicely right here. You can also put all these dressing ingredients into a mason jar and shake it up as well and save any leftover for another salad later. Super easy. And it is going right in to our chopped up ingredients. Just pour it right in and mix it around. And you know what, as I'm looking at this would actually be a great salsa for some whole wheat tortilla chips. Looks so good. So you can eat this as is, serve it as a side, or you can just put it right on top of some chopped romaine, which I have right here. So delicious, so good, can't wait to dig in. It is a colorful, tropical, perfect dish, just in time for summertime. Oh, I almost forgot, a little bit of cilantro on top for a little extra garnish. If you don't like cilantro, just leave it off. And taste test time. I've got a big bite. So flavorful, so crunchy, and heart healthy.
My world, our world, may keep changing, but I'm not going to let the days blur together anymore. This is my awakening, my call to bounce back, to thrive. I stand for those who make up the fabric of my life, where I come from and where I'm going. I stand for my community and for myself. My mission is to change the word challenge to opportunity, and my goal is to live without limitations. Let's make a declaration together. Our future has no boundaries, no limits, no ceilings. I'm opting in, signing up, and using my voice. Today is the day I recommit to my shine, to digging deep for inspiration, to reaching out when I need help and when I can give it, to ensure that all of our voices are heard and the person behind each voice is served, for myself, for my community, for our health, and for so much more, because my promise is to live fierce every day. There is strength in possibility, strength in numbers, and new opportunities are going to keep on coming. With the American Heart Association by my side, I'm ready for them, because we live fierce.
Wow, what a powerful and inspiring video. Who else is ready to live fierce? Hello and welcome. I'm Catherine Whaley, former ABC 13 traffic reporter and new full-time stay-at-home mom, and I am thrilled to be joining you in support of the Go Red for Women movement. This is my 4th year emceeing this incredible event, and I choose to be a part of it every year because I'm inspired by this mission and you, the passionate supporters who make a difference in our community. A few housekeeping items before we get started. First, we'd love to see you in the chat box, so please say hello and let us know that you're here. We so enjoy hearing from you, so keep chatting throughout the program. Second, we want to see how you're going red today. Family and pets can photobomb, so tweet or post on Facebook and Instagram with the hashtag HoustonGoRed. Make sure your post is public so we can find you and share. Third, as you will hear throughout the program, now more than ever, critical funds are needed to support the mission of the American Heart Association. You know, Go Red for Women is more than just a name. We are here because women make a difference. They always have. During today's program, we'll speak about the needs of our community and how the American Heart Association is making a difference in the lives of so many. Today, you'll have the opportunity to make a gift to support their life-saving mission. The AHA in Houston is working in our own community to make a difference in the lives of the local women we know and love. To make it easy, we'll share this information a few times throughout the program. It's easy. Just grab your phone, we all have it right by us, and text the message Houston Go Red, no spaces, to the number 41444. You'll immediately receive a text response with a link to a secure website where you can quickly complete your gift. On the screen now and throughout the event, you'll see an interactive gift thermometer where we'll recognize progress made toward our fundraising goal. When the team approached me to MC this event again this year, I already knew heart disease and stroke were not just a man's disease. I've also learned that through the years, women have been left out of studies. Women have been underrepresented, uncounted, undiagnosed, untreated, and it was my chance to be a part of the solution. The work of the AHA has never been more important. They're advocating for changes in the policies and environments that address inequities for access, nutrition, and quality of care, issues only exacerbated by the pandemic. But they can't do it alone. They need your help. And while there is much to be done, there is much progress taking place. I want to share 2 examples of how the AHA is making a local impact. Just this March, they worked with community partners at Harris County Public Health, Baylor College of Medicine, Community Health Choice, and the Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce to host a panel on COVID-19 vaccine hesitancy and health equity to encourage communities of color to get the vaccine. They also just celebrated the passage of the Healthy Food Financing Initiative that will help local partners like Urban Harvest provide healthy food for all. That's how we will truly reach every woman everywhere, and that's why that is our theme this year. Now it's time for our first poll that you'll see on your screen. It's sponsored by Together to End Stroke, national signature sponsor Encompass Health. What does FAST stand for? A, face, arm, speech time. B, fight, action, saves time. Or C, face, arm, signal, teach. Great job, everyone. The answer is A. It's so important to know the meaning of FAST and how to take action. Next up, I'm excited to introduce the Senior Vice President and Executive Director of the American Heart Association's Greater Houston Division, Mel Edwards.
Thank you, Catherine, and thank each and every one of you for joining us today for our 2021 Houston Go Red for Women Digital Celebration. I'm Mel Edwards, Senior Vice President and Executive Director for the American Heart Association, Greater Houston. As you will continue to hear, Go Red for Women represents every woman everywhere. No one brings that theme to life through their dedication to Go Red more than the incredible mother-daughter duo you will hear from next. They both have really leaned in to support our mission. They both have worked tirelessly as co-chairs this year. And through their hard work, they have enabled our message to reach more community members than ever before. Please welcome them to our digital stage and thank them for their leadership. Our 2021 Houston Go Red for Women co-chairs, Laura and Nina Bhatia.
Thank you, Mel. It's been such an honor to lead the Go Red for Women movement this year. We're passionate about women's health equity, and we've been blown away by how the Go Red for Women movement is addressing women's health issues right here in Houston.
We knew we wanted to be involved and make an impact. Programs like the two that Catherine mentioned earlier are why we do what we do. And because we want to eradicate cardiovascular disease for every woman everywhere, that drives us to make a difference and to give back.
Earlier, you saw the gift thermometer that we will share throughout this event. Nina and I are so thrilled to announce that today we will personally match the first $50,000 raised by this group. We know that together we can make an impact and reach our goal.
Will you join us in our efforts and double the impact of your gift? Every dollar raised will be matched up to $50,000. That's a lot of good we can do together today.
I'd like to take a moment to recognize the dedicated members of the Houston Go Red Leadership Committee that you see listed on your screen now. They've worked hand in hand with us this year, and we really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
We also want to take a moment to thank all of the sponsors who are recognized on the screen, including our top local sponsors. And a heartfelt thank you to Go Red for Women national sponsor CVS Health. Lisa Bisaccia, Chief Human Resource Officer, has a quick word to share with us in just a moment.
Also, thank you to our Together to End Stroke National signature sponsor, Encompass Health. We'll also hear from Barb Jacobsmeyer, Executive Vice President and President of Inpatient Hospitals for Encompass Health, right after our next poll.
Hello, I'm Barb Jacobsmeyer, Executive Vice President and President of Inpatient Hospitals for Encompass Health Corporation, a proud national sponsor of the American Heart Association and American Stroke Association's Together to End Stroke initiative. I'm also honored to be part of the National Go Red for Women Leadership Council. This cause is not only a way that I can be a better advocate for our patients at Encompass Health, it's a personal cause as well. My mother is a heart attack survivor, and my youngest brother died at the age of 41 from a heart attack. Through my professional and personal experiences, I have seen the devastating impacts of heart disease and stroke firsthand. But they've also taught me why it's important to know the signs of heart disease and stroke. Every 40 seconds, a stroke occurs in the United States. Would you recognize the signs of a stroke in order to help save the life of a loved one, or perhaps your own? The easiest way to remember them is by the acronym FAST. F stands for facial drooping. A stands for arm weakness. S stands for slurred speech. And T stands for time to call 911. In addition, time is not only crucial for diagnosis and treatment, it's also vital for the recovery period. Patients who start rehabilitation early have better outcomes and will reach a higher functional level. That's more time for family, more time for travel, more time for baking cookies, more time for golfing, and more time to live life to the fullest.
Hello, I'm Lisa Bisaccia, Executive Vice President and Chief Human Resources Officer for CVS Health. Go Red for Women was launched by the American Heart Association more than a decade and a half ago to address this troubling reality. Cardiovascular disease is the #1 killer of women, claiming 1 in 3 lives each year. At CVS Health, millions of times a day, close to home and across the country, we're helping people on their path to better health. That is why, since 2017, CVS Health has committed more than $20 million to support the Go Red for Women movement, working hand in hand to improve the health and well-being of women coast to coast. I have been honored to serve as National Chair of the American Heart Association's Go Red for Women movement. I'm proud to be a member of the Circle of Red and the American Heart Association's Core Vitae. The reality is, while progress has been made, much work remains in our mission to save more women from their greatest health threat. Women do not experience heart disease and stroke the same way men do. We're still underrepresented in research, and we continue to face gender and racial disparities in both access and quality of care, as well as life-saving medical treatment.
I joined the Circle of Red because there are too many women who die from heart attacks each year. That included my sister and my mom. And I'd like to see if we can make a change.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Dr. Julia Andrini, Go Red Leadership Committee member, past Go Red for Women chair, and proud member of the Circle of Red. I love seeing that video of our local impact, and I know many of you who are here with us today are also members, so I want to personally thank you for your support of American Heart Association's mission in Houston. Because of you, we are making a difference for every woman, everywhere, but especially here in our own community. That's why I choose to join the Circle of Red every year. And now I have a question for you. Who's inspired to join Circle of Red with me today? For those of you who are already members, thank you. Go ahead and type in the chat box, how long have you been a Circle of Red member? I've been a proud member for 7 years. Today is your chance to join this amazing group as an ambassador for Go Red for Women. Please consider joining or renewing Circle of Red today for a minimum gift of $5,000 for an annual membership. Your gift will go far to support research, funding, education, and community service. Right now, you'll see a poll on your screen. Let us know your answer by typing it in the chat. Thank you for listening, and thank you for your gift.
Thank you, Circle of Red. I'm proud to be a member alongside each of you, so I know that your generosity does so much good. Let's check in on our thermometer and our progress today. As a reminder, you can give via your phone. Simply text Houston Go Red, no spaces, to 41444. You will immediately receive a text with a link to quickly and easily complete your gift. And wow, I see those Circle of Red gifts coming right in. Thank you, Eileen Allen and Rachel Klingman. What incredible generosity. And thanks to all for joining the Circle of Red or renewing your support. I now have the pleasure of introducing another woman who really needs no introduction at all, but humor me, Stephanie Suru, co-founder of SheSpace, a female-focused co-working space in Houston that caters to all. SheSpace is the platform sponsor for the inaugural Woman of Impact campaign, of which I've had the wonderful opportunity to be involved with this year. On behalf of the other Woman of Impact nominees, thank you, Stephanie and Katie, for your support. But first, a bit about the Woman of Impact initiative and my fellow nominees, and then we'll get to hear from Stephanie as she announces the winner of this year's campaign.
A woman of impact is someone who cares, who educates her community, who gives back, and who inspires change.
A woman of impact to me is someone who makes a positive influence on women's health and helps build healthier communities.
Wow, they really are all such amazing, incredible women. Hi, I am Stephanie Suru, and along with my daughter-in-law, Katie, who was unable to be here today, we are the co-founders of SheSpace and platform sponsor of the 2021 Women of Impact campaign. We are thrilled to support this initiative because it aligns so perfectly with our mission at SheSpace. We are a female-run and female-focused business, so we jumped at the chance to help lead the way for the next generation of Go Red for Women ambassadors. We are all about empowering women and are passionate about inspiring more women to take charge of their health. These nominees are passionate too and have really been relentless in engaging their networks, raising funds, and impacting Houston for good. We are so proud of each of them, but one has really risen to the top. Raising $27,000 in just 8 weeks, I am thrilled to announce that this year's Woman of Impact is Allie Babineau. Not only is Allie the Woman of Impact winner, but she is also a heart survivor. I know it's unbelievable, but Allie accomplished all this as a 2-time heart transplant recipient. Yes, 2, while undergoing another heart procedure this year. She has certainly inspired us and embodies everything that a woman of impact can be. Thank you and congratulations, Allie. Now let's take a second to look back at all that the American Heart Association has accomplished in the past year because of the support of people like Allie and you.
This is news breaking from the American Heart Association. We are announcing it for the first time right here.
We're back now with a new warning today from the American Heart Association.
De los Estados Unidos, la doctora Regina Benjamin, miembro directivo del American Heart Association.
Case studies indicating COVID may lead to heart attacks. Joining me right now is Dr. Mitchell Elkin. He's president of the American Heart Association.
Tonight, the American Heart Association sounding the alarm.
A new report from the American Heart Association.
Heart disease is the
#1 killer of men and women here in the U.S. and worldwide. So when the American Heart Association puts out a scientific statement, people tend to pay attention.
Ahora cuéntanos, ¿cómo podemos motivar a las mujeres latinas, a nuestras mamás, para que se cuiden el corazón?
And the American Heart Association, in conjunction with United Airlines, installed it today as part of their initiative to get more people trained to save a life. And in an airport, that's very important.
Love the American Heart Association. They step up in real time to address a need.
The American Heart Association works closely with our local partners to address the most urgent needs as it relates to heart health. You will find us in Greater Houston neighborhoods partnering with faith-based networks, community clinics, citywide coalitions, and school districts to build healthier communities where people eat, work, play, and pray. Thanks to people like you and your support, we've been able to continue our work during this unprecedented time.
Hello, I'm Mayor Sylvester Turner. We all know the importance of heart health, and during the COVID-19 pandemic, we know there's a strain on people's heart health. That is why the American Heart Association's work with the Complete Communities Initiative is vital. They are fully integrated and working alongside the community partners to bring their science-based, accredited work to our neighbors. The American Heart Association aims to be part of the solution by connecting food-insecure families with quality, nutrient-dense produce through a partnership with the Common Market. The Common Market sources the produce for Texas Farm Fresh boxes with 5 to 7 different varieties of fruits and vegetables from small, local family farms. Collaborating with various community, clinical, and faith-based partners like Baker Ripley and Legacy Community Health, the American Heart Association has coordinated the distribution of hundreds of Texas Farm Fresh boxes since May. This initiative leverages the power of our local food system to transform communities by improving food access, farm viability, and ecological health. Our city is hurting, and our neighbors need us more than ever. I am thankful to the American Heart Association for stepping up during this critical time to help improve the overall health of our city.
Such amazing work, and congratulations to Allie Babineau. You made us all proud this year. I know a lot of people go red for Allie every year. She is truly an inspiration. I go red for Allie, and I also go red for my own family, and in particular, my son, William. I want to model healthy habits so he understands the value of heart health for years to come. And we want to know, who do you go red for? Let us know by typing your answer in the chat. Your responses will help create the word cloud you see on screen now, sponsored by Houston Methodist Hospital. I love seeing your answers. So many reasons to go red. Now it's time for our last poll question, sponsored by Together to End Stroke national signature sponsor Encompass Health. True or false? 1 in 4 stroke survivors will have another one. Great job. The answer is true. Well, we've come to the part of our program that is always another reminder of why I go red every year. It is my honor and privilege to introduce this year's survivor and coincidentally, last year's Go Red for Women chair, Cindy Yielding. This is Cindy's story.
My involvement with the American Heart Association started in my childhood. My mom was an AHA volunteer, and I would help her stuff little envelopes with requests to our friends and neighbors for donations. I was super excited to be asked to chair Go Red for Women in 2020. My role at BP was Senior Vice President of Strategic Initiatives, and in this role, I got to take care of a lot of different issues and challenges. And we actually selected a platform of stress management. Little did we know what stress management in that crazy year actually really meant. To manage my stress level during the pandemic, I was careful about what I was eating, and I ran every day, and then I would try to find things I could control. Crazy enough is our kitchen countertop. It would get out of control like every day, and I'd go clean it up, and then somebody would mess it up again and I'd clean it up. You know, just trying to find things that I could actually take care of and keep under my control. But that's not the way the world was working for us last year. Through the numerous AHA events, I was getting great education on heart health and some of the symptoms of heart issues. And I realized, being immersed in this world, that there were a few things that were just a little bit off about my own heart health. So a couple of things that I noticed was that my pulse was actually dropping. I was feeling good about that at first. The other thing I noticed was spikes in my heart rate. I started to feel a little bit dizzy. My balance was a little bit off. I used to say I'm kind of in a fog. And even though I was fully functional, things just felt a little bit off. So I asked my daughter to take me to the emergency room to have a checkup.
When my mom came home and asked me to drive her to the emergency room, I knew it had to be kind of bad. It was during COVID, and so I was not allowed to go inside with her. And I was just sitting in the car, stress building and building because I had no idea how she was doing or what was going on.
I followed up with my cardiologist, went in, had a very good checkup, but they asked me to wear a heart monitor. Super simple, super easy to use. But I've worn a heart monitor before, and it's really not captured too many episodes. So self-diagnosing, I thought, there's probably nothing on this monitor. I sent it back and didn't think anything of it until I got a call from my cardiologist. She had received the results of my heart monitor, and quite a sobering call.
To hear that there's something wrong with your mom's heart, I think is terrifying. It made my heart stop.
She told me that they had looked at my heart rate and my heart monitor and saw very, very clearly on the results that my heart was stopping and then restarting itself. This condition was so dire that they scheduled me for emergency pacemaker surgery. I tell you, it took me a couple weeks to recover from the surgery, but I woke up the morning after, and that fog that I had been experiencing for the last month or so had lifted.
Some scary thoughts went through my mind because heart surgery is so serious, and I think we were all felt really shocked to have the person who really holds us all together as a family go through so much.
Woke up after a couple weeks of feeling sorry for myself and realized that this is way better than all the alternatives. And I'm so thankful that the diagnosis was made and I was able to seek help and have the surgery before something worse happened.
I've been incredibly impressed by her dedication to the Go Red for Women campaign. She's always so ecstatic about learning from you guys, and I think it was really incredible that she had this support network. She's an incredible advocate for women. As a young woman, I think she's the best role model I could possibly ask for.
I believe it's so important to share the Go Red message with others because as women, we're so busy looking after everybody else, we often forget to check our own signs, our own symptoms, and really be in tune with what's happening to ourselves. Had I not been working with the AHA last year, I might not be here to share my story with you. Through further funding for the American Heart Association, more women will be reached, more lives will be saved, and more families will be impacted in a positive way.
Thank you, Cindy, for sharing your journey with us. Your story is so powerful. You are the reason we're here today, so let's check back in on our thermometer and our progress toward our fundraising goal. Remember, you can text to give by texting Houston Go Red, no spaces, to 41444. Amazing progress. Thank you, Shauna Clark and Susan Dio, and so many others listed here. We so appreciate your support and engagement. Thank you to everyone out there. And next we have a short commercial break sponsored by Memorial Hermann Health System, but please stay tuned because we have such a treat for you on the other side. I'm so excited to share this with all of you because it truly was a highlight for me. In just a moment, you'll get to hear from our featured guest, sponsored by Norton Rose Fulbright. I had the great pleasure of interviewing Janet Gerwich, Houston-based international entrepreneur and founder and former CEO of Laura Mercier Cosmetics and Skincare. Prior to founding Laura Mercier, Janet was the executive vice president of Neiman Marcus, where she established the merchandising strategy from 1992 to 1995. Today, she is an investor in and on the board of directors of Drybar and the Houston Astros baseball team. She formerly served on the boards of Tatcha, First Aid Beauty, Dollar Shave Club, and Urban Decay Cosmetics. You won't want to miss our chat, so come on back.
Honestly, the day had been pretty normal. Oh, honey, if you hold your hands over the bowl, that won't happen.
Mom, what's the largest state in the U.S.?
By population or landmass?
Population.
Population would be California, and landmass would be Alaska.
Mom, is this okay? No, Goof, that's too big. You're too big. What do you mean I'm too big? You're too big.
Hey, they're perfect. Just like my perfect, wonderful children. Hey, Jeff. Yeah. No, I'm not busy. No, the file, I set it on your desk next to the Redmond file. Yes. Okay, no problem.
Hello,
Bye.
hon. You know where my sneakers are?
Your sneakers are in the laundry room. I washed them.
You're the best.
Dad, what's the capital of California?
Los Angeles.
Sacramento.
You okay, hon?
Yeah, I just had a long day. It's probably heartburn.
You heard that. Drink some milk.
Oh, this needs more garlic. Oh, hot. You guys hot?
Mommy, are you okay?
I feel like this jacket is squeezing me.
I'm gonna hop in the shower.
Okay. Garlic.
Mom, what are you doing?
Okay, why don't you guys go wash up and I'm just gonna set the table. Oh, whoopsie daisy.
Mom, I think you might be having a heart attack.
What? No.
Just here. I'm gonna go wash up.
I'm just gonna sit down here. Hi. Yeah, I'm so sorry to bother you. I know that you are super busy, but I think I might be having a heart attack. Oh, well, nothing much. Just some jaw pain, dizziness, a little nausea, shortness of breath, and some really intense chest pain, and yeah, a little bit of sweating. Oh, okay. Well, thanks. Oh, can you tell him to hurry? Because I'm trying to get my kids fed and in bed by 8. Thanks, I appreciate it. Okay. Honey, can you have those meatballs out of the oven by 6:28? So it wasn't heartburn. I never thought I could have a heart attack. But heart disease is the #1 killer of women in America. I was so busy taking care of everyone else that I just wasn't taking care.
I still can't find my sneakers.
Laundry room! I wasn't taking care of myself. So now I take care of my heart and I make sure all the women in my life do the same.
Heart's looking great, babe.
Find out more from the American Heart Association. GoRedForWomen.org.
Found him.
Janet, thank you so much for being here today. You truly are a powerhouse in your industry. Tell us a little bit about the lessons you learned about being a female leader.
Catherine, I've been very fortunate. I started at Foley's department store in Houston, then I went to Neiman Marcus as executive vice president, and then I left to do my own thing. But what I've learned is leadership skills, it doesn't matter if you're male or female. I think you have to have a vision, you have to have a clear strategy, and then you have to have a team that is going to help you build it.
Yeah, it's so important to surround yourself by people who lift you up and who are really a part of that mission. That's wonderful to hear. And you really have been so active in supporting other female entrepreneurs and investing in female-owned businesses. Why do you think women are uniquely positioned to succeed in business?
You know, it's interesting. The corporate world has not treated us equally. And so I think so many smart women want to have their own culture, be their own leader, have their own team. And being entrepreneurial has given them this opportunity, and so many women have excelled at doing it.
Right, and when you went off and started your own company and did your own thing, a little bit of a different world, what sort of resources do you think women have now that may be different from when you started, and how is that an advantage and disadvantage?
I think it's a huge advantage today because there's so many people out there that can help you. There are groups that will help women and groups that will just help young entrepreneurs. It wasn't an entrepreneurial time when, it was corporate. People worked at the same company for decades. It's very different today. So I think there's a lot out there to help you. There's mentors, people like myself who are available to help you. There's money, there's venture capital money, private equity money, and that just was not available when I started.
Yeah, women helping women. I always love hearing stories about that. So at 42 years old, you left Neiman Marcus, started your own thing, and your own thing being Laura Mercier Cosmetics, founder and CEO. That was a huge risk. So tell us about what sort of motivated you to do that, what that experience was like, and what lessons you learned from that.
My dream was to be the first woman CEO of Neiman Marcus, and I was one heartbeat away. Bert Tansky was the CEO, and I was the executive vice president. And believe me, I was surprised myself. But when I met a young entrepreneur that sold to us, Bobby Brown, a makeup artist who had started her own company. We started it at Neiman's and Bergdorf's, which we were owned together. I started thinking, even though I have this fabulous life going to the fashion shows in Paris and Milan and representing Neiman Marcus, I got to meet Princess Diana, lots of great things. But in the end, I thought it's really Neiman Marcus's life. And I decided, if not now, when? And I was 42, and I took a page out of Bobby Brown's book, and I found Laura Mercier, a French makeup artist, and I licensed her name, and we started a company right here in Houston.
And what a success story it was. And then from there, you've gone on to support other women-led businesses. What's encouraged you or motivated you to do that?
You know what's so interesting, Catherine? At age 55, I sold Laura Mercier, and I didn't think I would work again. I even rented a villa in Tuscany for a few months, but I remembered I liked being in the game. Mm-hmm. And so I got into private equity. I got a great opportunity to do the finance side of beauty, and today I invest, and I have for the last 11 years, in beauty companies, young beauty companies. Of the 5 I've done, 4 were female-led. And it's been just a great third career. So I didn't even expect that. So at a later date, I changed my career again.
So worth it to leave the villa in Tuscany to go do those things.
You know, it's funny. If you dream of certain things, take a break, and you maybe need a break. But there's a song in Hamilton, a part of a song that says, "I want to be in the room where it happens."
Oh, yes.
And I decided I wanted to be in the room where it happens.
And you certainly are. And speaking of other accomplishments and other accolades and ventures you're a part of, you have an Astros World Series ring.
That is so interesting. I have a World Series ring with Janet Gerwich on it. And I did invest with Jim Crane in 2012. I am on the board of the Houston Astros. In fact, we have a meeting next week. I am the only woman, but it's been a great experience to learn about Major League Baseball.
So that's wonderful. Glad you're representing women there with the Astros as well. And Jana, I do have to ask one more question here. If there's one tip that you would want to share with everybody today, they could take away with them today about your life experience or things that you've learned, lessons in life about being a female leader, or really anything else for that matter, what would it be?
That's a big question. You know what I would say? People will always doubt you. I think people doubted me. You're going to start a cosmetics company in Houston, Texas. Like, have you ever been to a lab? Have you ever bought a forklift? No, but I figured it out. And you just have to really believe in yourself and be smart about it. Be educated about it. You can't just believe in yourself. Be well prepared. But there will always be people who will doubt you. So you've really got to believe in yourself.
Well, Janet, thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you, Catherine.
Thank you so much, Janet. What an honor it was to talk with you. I hope you all enjoyed it as much as I really did. And I hope you all enjoyed today's program. Every year I learn something new, and I hope you did too. Let's check in on our thermometer one last time. Wow, I am so proud of this incredible community. Thank you for your support of the American Heart Association and for joining us today. Congratulations! Today you took one step closer to ending heart disease for every woman everywhere.
Don't think about it, just move your body. Listen to the music, sing oh, eh, oh. Just move those